When the idea for this cheer first came to me, I was asked to go to a Pepperdine UCLA volleyball match. And the Pepperdine water polo team had a group of guys that would follow the Pepperdine volleyball team. And they would do this cheer at volleyball matches. They would support the Pepperdine volleyball team. I went up to the guy at Pepperdine and asked, "Where'd you get this cheer?" And he said, "Well, we're the Pepperdine water polo team, and we heard this cheer back at a Texas Arlington swim meet where some guy pointed to starting blocks, pool, diving board, and they modified it for volleyball." At its core, this cheer is a call and response cheer. I ask a question, the students answer the question. Since the cheer is done primarily at basketball, even though I've done it at track meets, baseball games, football games, volleyball matches, I've done it at every sport, it's primarily done at basketball. So for a basketball game, it would be done like this. "Is this a basketball?" And the students would respond, "Yes, that's a basketball." Then I'd point to the court. "Is that a court?" They'd all point to the court. Then I would point to the losing team, which was hopefully the other team. And they would say, "Yes, that's the losing team." I'd point to the UCLA and I'd say, "Is that the winning team?" And the students would say, "Yes, that's the winning team." Then I would ask, "Are we the Bruins?" They'd say, "Yes, we're the Bruins." Then the second part of the cheer is a shortened version of the first part of the cheer, where I'm just using keywords from the cheer. So it would be basketball. Students would say basketball. Court, losing team, winning team, Bruins, Bruins. And then we would do a Bruin spell out. And once the Bruin spell out is done, usually we go into an 8 clap. And that's the essence of the cheer. What's been lost over the years is the passion, the inflection in the voice of the person doing the cheer, and in getting as many people as possible to do the cheer as was done back in the days when I was doing it. I used to have cheers where we'd have all 10,000 people in Pauley Pavilion doing the cheer. And now you have maybe a couple hundred students doing it. Add to that the fact that what the student is doing is not performing it with the other students, but performing it for the camera. I never performed the cheer for the camera. In fact, if a cameraman got in my way, I got the cameraman out of my way. It was done by me with the students for the team. At every game, people come up to me and ask me, "Frisbee, how come you're not doing the cheer?" And I tell them I'm not allowed to do the cheer. Would I like to do the cheer? The answer is yes. Would I like to do it every game? Well, sometimes I don't go to games, so it's important that it be done because it's been done continuously for over 40 years. The problem as I see it is not that it's being done, but that it's being done poorly. And a refresher course is not a bad thing to show a student how it's done.